So second workout for today. We have some weights for this one. So a kettlebell or a dumbbell will be useful. What we're going to do first is a superset half kneeling press. So on this one again, depending on what weight we have, we can make this extra kind of challenging, I guess, by either adhering to a tempo, slow on the way down, slow on the way up. But I think something that gets overlooked a lot of times in this particular movement is a lack of kind of core tension or tightness around the midline. So we should be as little movement as possible through our hips and our core. Trying to really brace that midline and keep everything tight. And again for this, the side that we're doing the press with, on that same side, that's where the knee is on the floor. Otherwise, if we got the other way around, we'll be using our leg to stabilize. So we're trying to use our core to stabilize here. So again, I'm pressing with my right arm and my right knee is on the floor. So this can be really used as much as a core piece as a shoulder piece, especially if the weight we have is lighter than what we'd normally shoulder press. Really focus on engaging your core. So we're going to shoot for about 12 each arm. Again, depending on the weight you have, you can do more repetitions or less repetitions. When that's done, we're going to go into our running man plank. So the running man plank, we're looking for 20 seconds on each side. So again, it's the opposite arm and leg up in the air. I'm going to try and drive my heel up into the air. I'm trying to keep my hips low. Again, they probably could be lower than this video, but a work in progress. And one of the things I want to try and do as well here, with the opposite arm and leg up in the air, I want to try and keep my hips facing the floor, that I'm not twisting and turning too much to the side. 20 seconds each side. And for this, we're going to shoot for 3 rounds. So we're going to do 3 rounds of the half kneeling press and then 3 rounds of the running man plank. And when that is done, we're going to move on to part B. Part B is the rolling tricep push-up. This one's pretty tricky. So what I'm trying to do here as I roll, I'm trying to keep my hips down, climb my chest and thighs close to the floor. So what I found helps here is when I lower myself down, is when I lower down out in front of my arms. I'm on my tippy toes almost. So that gives me a little bit of range through my ankles to move backward. And as I'm moving back as well, I'm trying to tuck my pelvis under, keep the core glutes tight. Onto the Chinese row here. So again, we can use 3-point row. We can use a bench or something to lean onto, or else just use our thigh here. So again, mind muscle connection. I really want to try and engage the muscles through the back. If the weight's particularly light or a bit lighter than normal, again we can use tempo here. A couple of seconds up, a couple of seconds down, and we can really look for that squeeze at the top of the repetition as well. So we're looking for 3 rounds of this. So 3 sets of the rolling tricep push-up and 3 sets of the Chinese curls. Again, rest as needed, but keep the intensity up a little bit. We don't want to be absolutely burning out, but at the same time, we don't want to be taking too long a recovery either. And then onto the fun stuff. So just some arms. Again, 3 sets. There's numerous curl variations you can do here. The standard kettlebell or dumbbell curl, single arm curl. And I always like to focus on this one, is trying on the way down in particular not to let your elbow drift back behind your midline. On the way up, the elbow can come forward slightly. We don't want to let the elbow come back. We want to keep that tension throughout the bicep. So when this is done, we'll move on to triceps. And just for convenience, I just picked a bench dip. Okay, so again, we're going to go for probably a few more repetitions on this one. I had the kettlebell, or my feet on the kettlebell for a show, and was a little bit awkward, to be honest. You can probably put your feet on a bench or leave the feet on the floor. Again, 3 rounds of this, so it's a nice little tidy upper body piece. And that's the workout for today.